One of the things that we're going to go check out here is Disney Springs. You see what we're going through, Walt Disney World. This is a free part of Walt Disney World. You don't pay except when you get there, and then they get all your money at the souvenir shops and the restaurants and the shows and all that. So just thought we'd try to show that to you.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
All we did was we picked an area that looked interesting and just chose parking. And we're going to see what it looks like. So we thought we'd bring you along and show you the same thing we see. I don't know what it's going to look like. May not be anything. Then again, it might be kind of cool. So we just chose a parking area. As far as I can tell, this is all free parking. We don't see anything that tells us that we have to pay. It's a pretty decent day today, so we don't have to worry about rain or, well, especially February, snow. The less life in prison means. Oh my word. So there's that big balloon. We can go for a big balloon ride, honey. What do you think about that? Yeah. My ankle hurts, so I'm gonna try to walk these steps and see if that helps me out, freeing it up. All right, so trying to give you a friendly hint here. When we were walking up, somebody said something about security, and then it just dawned on me that my freedom might be infringed. So I'm trying to say this politically correct for the tubes. No pew pew. So we had to go back to the car, but the elevators are right here. We're gonna walk some more steps here. We had to go through security. They had, what's that thing called? A metal detector, and they did random searches, and Heidi got busted. Here we are in what is like a big shopping mall plaza. What do you want to call this? A place that wants to take all your money. So what happens is you'll hear this noise.
Oh, with the bus here?
Yeah, he's like, when you get close to these doors, you hear this noise. It's like this whooshing, swooshing noise. And what it is, it's a vacuum. It's a money vacuum. And it's just trying to take your wallet. So just be aware that's going on. So make sure you come loaded. Heidi said she's loaded. Again, it's pretty nice to check out all this. And remember that this is free. I mean, if you just want to enjoy yourself. So don't picture Disney as something that you have to pay tickets and you go through a gate. And once you're in there, you have to, you know, pay to get in that gate. There's a lot of times on certain days, there's live music that you can just sit outside of, you know, an area and like that Stargazer bar. Anyways, you could sit outside. There's picnic tables and stuff. You can see them over there. Listen to the music. It's beautiful. Got the balloon coming back down in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You're not allowed in there.
Heidi says I can't go in there because I've got how many pairs?
You have like 7 pair and you have 2 pair, and I believe that you haven't even more yet.
I got a couple that are wore out though.
Yeah, well, you can start wearing the ones that you have more.
I'll tell you which ones I want. I'll go in there and I'd spend the money right now as they have the beer cozy ones.
Oh yeah.
They're really good. Oh, this is cool. You got Air Tours. Says something about a steamboat company called the Hangar Bar. Look at this, got a second story bar. Nice. This is a very cool city the way they've got this all set up. What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool. So much to see and look at, and you can walk. I mean, you don't have to feel like you have to spend money here.
Oh,
It's
we're
a good
going
place
to.
to walk. I know we will, but
Oh, let's go down here and see what's going on. This is kind of a cool area. Obviously, a band plays here. A couple restaurants. So they have this amphicar. Now, if you guys know, or maybe you don't, whenever we were kids, and maybe when you were younger, when the amphicar was kind of something that was being sold, it compared to like that Polaris slingshot. You know, you guys see people driving around with the Polaris slingshot, and it always turns heads. You're like, oh yeah, look at that, that's kind of cool. I don't think I'd own one though. Well, back in the 70s, and of course the 60s, but in the early 70s, there was a lot of people that had amphibicars. And I remember, especially being in Florida, obviously, with all these water features down here, there were people that had amphibicars that were, you know, like a few blocks away from us. And we would see them uptown and driving around. I mean, it was a thing, just like the Polaris slingshot. So apparently they've got a ride here that if you want, you can go out on the amphibicar. If you guys don't know what the amphibicar is, I'll show you the back end of one here. See that little red car that's just at the other end of the fence, or right at the end of the fence? You can only see part of it. That's an amphibicar. That is something you drive on the street and drive down into the water. So apparently they have tours where you can hop in the car and they'll take you for a ride in the water.
well, one just left.
Yeah, one just left. I don't know either. Must be a big ride.
Marine Force Cafe sounds familiar. It has something to do with the zoo or something. I mean, they made it look like it. I think it's